Oprah's tale is a source of inspiration and a monument to the infinite strength of fortitude, tenacity, and steadfast self-belief. Come along with us as we dissect Oprah's incredible life, looking at the turning points, important choices, and life-altering events that have made her the formidable woman she is today. This is Luxury Prima.
What's your greatest luxury?
What is my greatest luxury? I would say having your own airplane is your greatest luxury. Because it means 1 minute you're in New York, and then the next minute you say, you know, Edward, I think I'll fly to London. I'll do the shoot there.
January 29, 1954, Oprah Gail Winfrey was born in Kosciuszko, a small Mississippi town. She started going by Oprah since it was a simpler name after mispronouncing and misreading her name Orpah, which was inspired by a biblical figure. Her young mother, Vernita Lee, who was born into poverty, lived in a different town and worked odd jobs. Oprah was raised on a farm by her grandparents throughout her early years. At the tender age of 2.5, her grandmother, Hattie Mae Lee, taught her to read. She began memorizing Bible passages and giving speeches in front of the church at the age of 3. She wrote a letter to her teacher on her first day of kindergarten, stating that she would have been in the first grade and requesting a promotion. At the tender age of 5, she managed to get into the first grade. Oprah had an extroverted disposition as a child, acting in front of farm animals for most of her leisure time. When her grandmother became ill, young Oprah was frequently left alone. Her mother, Vernita, sent her to live in Nashville with her father, Vernon Winfrey, and his spouse when she was 7 years old. Since the couple didn't have kids and spent a lot of time with her, Oprah's time with them was a brief period of normalcy. Oprah's father, Vernon, was a compassionate but rigorous man. Before she could have dinner, he would make her read books and write reports on them. Oprah, though, moved back to Milwaukee to live with her mother not long after. Because of her intelligence, she was accepted to Nicollet High School. After attending Lincoln High School for a short time, Oprah was raped at age 9 by a cousin who told her not to tell anyone. Following this occurrence, she was sexually abused by certain family members and trusted men, like the boyfriend of her cousin and her uncle. At the age of 14, Oprah fled her home and began hanging around with a rowdy bunch. Although she quickly discovered she was pregnant, she kept the pregnancy a secret from her parents the whole time. Oprah lost her 2-week-old baby after giving birth prematurely.
And so, from that moment forward, I felt like I had been somehow saved, that somebody up there, out there, recognized that I wasn't a bad girl. And now here I was going to have another chance. And after I gave birth at 14 years old to a child that I never even knew how this even happened to me at the time, when that child died, my father said to me, "This is your second chance. This is your opportunity to seize this moment and make something of your life." And I took that chance and understood for myself, even though I didn't have the words to articulate it, that now I know better, so I can do better.
Oprah's life began to turn around under her father's firm but supportive direction, who placed a high value on education. She therefore focused more on her academic work, became involved in several school clubs, joined the speech team at East Nashville High School, and took part in a number of contests. She received a full scholarship to Tennessee State University, a historically black university, at the age of 17, after winning an Elks Club speech competition. This caught the attention of WVOL, a Nashville radio station. WVOL contacted her for an interview. When she got back from a convention, she was asked to compete in the Miss Fire Prevention Beauty Contest on behalf of the station, and she became the first African American to win. She later received a part-time job reading the news from WVOL. Oprah studied speech communication and performing arts at Tennessee State University. In her first year in college, she continued to work with the WVOL radio station and won Miss Tennessee. However, her full-time broadcasting career quickly took off. Following the counsel of one of her professors, Oprah accepted an offer from the Nashville Columbia Broadcasting System, or CBS, which operates the WJZ TV channel. She became the first African-American woman to co-anchor the evening news in Nashville after originally declining the offer twice. She relocated in Baltimore in 1976 in order to work as an anchor at WJZ TV. Around this same period, she also secured her first job hosting a discussion program, People Are Talking, alongside Richard Scher. Oprah discovered that the position fit her gregarious and compassionate nature perfectly. Despite delivering her final paper 2 years later than her peers, in 1977, she eventually graduated and received her degree. After years on the People's Discussion Show, WLS-TV, an affiliate of the American Broadcasting Firm, or ABC, invited Oprah to host a half-hour morning chat show called AM Chicago. By that time, she was already well-known on television. It moved from having the lowest ratings to being the most popular talk show in Chicago in a matter of months, even surpassing Phil Donahue's national talk program on a regional basis. Later on, the format of the show was changed and renamed The Oprah Winfrey Show, coinciding with the year she earned her first $1 million. It was soon televised across the country, and in 1987, it won 3 daytime Emmys for Best Discussion Service Program, Best Host, and Best Directing. In 1988, it won an Emmy for Outstanding Program for the second time in a row, and Oprah broke the record by becoming the youngest recipient of the Broadcast of the Year award from the International Radio and Television Society. When Forbes first reported on Oprah's rise to fame and her talk show in 1987, the majority of celebrities had entourages consisting of publicists, personal managers, business managers, and agents. They each earned a cut of the profits, but not Oprah. She stated it's crazy to give away 40% and assigned Jeffrey Jacobs to oversee everything. Her first proceeds were put toward a $20 million, 100,000 square foot production facility that took up an entire block on Chicago's west side. She also acquired total control over the program after Harpo Productions, a new production company which she established. Winfrey brought all the jobs in-house that were usually done by outsiders, hiring a staff of her own to handle tasks previously performed by post-production houses, on-air advertising services, and traditional marketing businesses. Oprah became independent and had the freedom to record shows whenever she pleased, thanks to her strategic approach. In addition to her daily show, Harpo Entertainment Group swiftly grew into a major entertainment empire, including feature films and TV movies, and she had only just begun. One of the most philanthropic people in the world, Oprah Winfrey is widely recognized for her generosity, with more than $400 million donated to initiatives related to education alone by 2012. She established Oprah's Angel Network, a nonprofit that gave funds to nonprofit organizations and supported charitable endeavors in 1988. The charity operated from 1988 until her show's conclusion in 2010. She has also been involved in politics, having been one of Barack Obama's most well-known supporters. She is one of the partners of the cable channel Oxygen Media Incorporated, which caters mostly to women. Her impact was so great that CNN dubbed her the most influential woman in the world, and her ability to sway public opinion was known as the Oprah effect. She possessed an estimated fortune of $340 million by 1995, which allowed her to break into the Forbes 400 list of the wealthiest Americans and make history as the first Black woman to be listed there. She increased that fortune to $550 million in 1997, and Oprah achieved billionaire status in 2003. In addition to her various film and daytime show accomplishments, Oprah has been involved in a number of other motion picture projects. In 2005, 2007, 2008, 2010, and 2013, Forbes rated Oprah the most powerful celebrity in the world. With a current net worth of $2.8 billion, Winfrey primarily derives her wealth from her partnership with Hearst to produce O, the Oprah magazine, payments from WW, the Old Weight Watchers, and earnings from her television network OWN.
I recognize now that I am a brand, but I was resistant to being called a brand for many years because I was like, I'm a brand, I'm not a brand, I'm a person. But how I got to be a brand was not trying to be a brand. How I got to be a brand was every day making choices that felt like this is the right move, now that's the right move, and now that's the next right move, the next right move. And so my frustration with young women and young men is that they think it's supposed to happen like this, and they don't understand that there's a process to it.
What are your thoughts on Oprah's extraordinary journey to the pinnacle of success? Share your insights in the comments section below. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more captivating features just like this one. See you in the next video.